Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today, as you can see from the title, is my liquid lipstick collection. Now, this is going to be quite a long video. I would suggest you go and get a drink. I've split them into two categories. Those that are drying and potentially more long lasting, and I can give you a tip on those, and then those that are not drying and I would say come off quite easily. So I'll start with the ones that come off quite easily, because I have to admit I prefer ones that do stay on. Now it does depend which ones as well, but I prefer ones that don't rub off. So I'm going to tell you about the ones that have probably disappointed me the most. And I bought 4 because I just thought they would be lovely, and I am very disappointed. So they are the Matte Long Lasting Lip Gloss by Essence. I've got 4 shades here. I bought 4. I bought the shade La Vie est Belle, Beauty Approved, Simply Be an Icon, and Girl of Today. Now, I love the shades. The shades are stunning. I hate the scent. It's so, it's too sweet. It's so horrible. I really don't like it. It smells like icing and it looks like icing. They're so disgusting. So they say that they're matte. They look matte on there, but when you put them on your lips, they are not matte. They are very moussey, really moussey, like a weird moussey texture. They don't dry down at all. They just transfer, they just rub off, and I don't see the point in, if I'm going to wear a lipstick that's matte, I'd wear a lipstick rather than a liquid. I'm just going to give you a swatch. Oh, this colour's beautiful. Girl of Today, I wish I had that in another formula. Ugh. So I'm just going to give you a swatch of all 4 and then I'll show you them. So we've got the lightest one that's in my hand, La Vie est Belle. Then we've got Beauty Approved here. And then we've got Girl of Today here. And then we have the final one, Simply Be an Icon. I am going to declutter these because I just know I won't wear them. The scent is so off-putting. It's weird because when I bought them, I knew that that was the scent. But it's just constant, it doesn't go away, and it really is off-putting. And the fact that it doesn't give me what I need, they are going to have to go. So unfortunately, they are a bye-bye. Bye-bye. So although this isn't a decluttering video, I am actually going to sort of do that at the same time, because there's some that I've had in my collection for a really long time and I know I'm not going to use it. So they are going. Next up, okay, let's go with these. So I have a few Makeup Revolution liquid lip glosses, I guess you could call them. Just looking to see if I've got any others. I'm sure I've got more than these 4, but I think I decluttered quite a few. So I've got 1 lip amplification, and then I've got 3 lip euphorias, and the 3 lip euphorias I kept were the ones that were nudie colours. I have to admit I really like the formula of these because they're not pretending to be a matte liquid lipstick. They are just meant to be a liquid lipstick. So they're sort of very pigmented, and they're very soft on the lips, and they do actually last a really long time, which I like. So I'll just show you the ones that I've got. The amplification one is a bit different as well, although I do really like it. So I'll show you all 4. So I have this shade here, which is, oh, do we not get shade names? Oh, we do. Oh, Fate, which is this pinky colour here. Admittedly, it's maybe a little bit too pink, so that's probably going to go away. Oh, the sun is going in finally. And then we have the next shade, which is, oh, I really can't read it. It's all rubbed off. Anyway, we have this brownie shade, and it's slightly too brown for me. So again, that's going to go. The next shade I absolutely love, and I can see myself wearing it, and it's Aura. I can see the actual shade. It's like a deepened rose. You know that's one of my favourite colours just there. Wow, the colour has changed. I'm so sorry the sun keeps going in and out, so I'm going to keep that one. And then the final one is the Lip Amplification, which I absolutely love. It's a really beautiful berry shade, and again, I absolutely love this. So I'm probably going to keep it, although there is going to be some decluttering in the future. Ones that I know I can get rid of now, I'm going to. Ones that I'm not sure about, I'll think about at a later date. Okay, so the next ones I'm going to show you are the ones from Maybelline. So these are the Vivid Matte Liquid by Colour Sensational. They're meant to be matte liquid lipsticks, and they're far from it. Yet again, they've said matte, but they're not matte at all. So we've got the shade Nude Flush, which is like a pinky nude. I'll put them next to here. The applicators are really big. They are a little bit matte, but they're moussey again. They're like a moussey satin finish. So that is Nude Flush there. It looks really similar to the other one that I've just put away. We have the shade, who are you? Berry Boost. Problem with this one, I think I remember, is that it goes everywhere, so you need a lip liner. But it's just a stunning pink, just there. Yeah, they're much more matte than those other ones, but they definitely have a sheen to them, so they can't be called matte if they're not completely matte. That's what I think anyway. We have the shade Rebel Red, which looks insane on. This is such a beautiful red. When I wear it, honestly, the compliments I get is incredible. This red here, it is insane. It's gorgeous. It's definitely one I would keep, I think. And then the final one is Possessed Plum. It's like a really dark, yeah, very dark. In fact, it's very much like the Lip Amplification. Slightly, no, it looks really similar in here. So they're the shades that I have there. I haven't reached for them at all this year. So I feel like if I was going to, I need to be a bit ruthless actually. I'm going to get rid of those. I'm doing it. I might as well get rid of them if I know, hadn't I? And plus it means I can make room for other things. Whoops. Right, so, oh dear, they're not easy to get off either. They're staining quite a lot, look. I'm just using some micellar water and a cotton pad just because I thought it'd be a bit more gentle. Okay, the next ones are probably these four, which I'm really enjoying. So these are the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Matte Liquid Lipsticks. They say they're matte, they are matte, but they're definitely moussey and they can come off. They don't last all day, but they're very comfortable. You can reapply. They do dry down a little bit, so they are quite long lasting, but they're not a thin formula. The four shades I have are Swag, Frenemy, XYZ and Weekend. So you've got a very, I love this one, I had it on earlier today. This one is a really mauvey toned nude. I'll just give you a nice swatch of this. This is a really good dupe for NARS Bound. I'll show you that in a bit actually, I'll leave that on. I love the smell of them as well. See, these have got a really, really gentle vanilla scent other than the other ones that I had, which were just too overpowering. Frenemy is potentially a little bit too baby pink for me, but it is nice on. I'll show you it. That's Frenemy. You can see it's a lot more pinker, but it is really pretty and I have worn it and I do like it. So I'm probably going to keep that one. I'm so sorry. I think there's somebody outside. And then the next one is XYZ, which is gorgeous. I really like this. It is a brown, but it looks so beautiful on. That looks so bizarre next to that pink. It really is lovely though. It's a really nice warm brown. So if you're wearing a warm eye look, this goes perfectly with it. And then the other one that I really, really like is Weekend. Again, it is a warmer shade, but it's a bit more peachy. And you can see that just there. I have to say, I think these are actually really, really good. Although I prefer the formula of ones that dry down, these, because they're nude, I really don't mind. And I think if I was going to, I think I'll definitely keep these in the collection. Would I repurchase them in the future? Probably not, but I am going to keep them for sure. So I mentioned Bound. I bought some minis from NARS, the NARS Velvet Lip Glides, which to me sounded like they were going to be matte liquid lipsticks, but they're not. And anybody who has tried them can tell you that they are not. So this was the Sarah Moon collection. And you got 6 miniatures, and I was really pleased about that because it meant I could try them. The problem was with the 6 miniatures is you got one nude, which is Bound, which everybody loves, and I can see why. Then you got a lovely terracotta red, which I love this colour. It's number 675 it's called. And then you got 4 colours that are basically identical. I'll show you. Hopefully in the camera they more or less look the same. This one's maybe slightly darker, and I'll show you swatches on my hand as well. I just find it really bizarre why they would have put, why didn't they put a peachy colour in or another? I just find it really weird that they put so many similar colours in this collection, but there is slight differences, but not enough, you know, when you've got them on your lips. So I'll show you Bound first, because Bound is something that a lot of people like. It's quite expensive for the full size. It is a beautiful shade, and I think the thing is with these is I do like them. They do last really long. It sounds really weird. Even though they're moussey and they're glossy, a little bit glossy, they stain, and that is beautiful. So there is Bound, and there is the other one, and they're so similar. That one is Swag from Bare Minerals, and this is the other one. Oh, Bound from NARS. If you are looking for a dupe, this is a good one. I also found some other dupes, and I will go through those. I'll probably swatch them right up my arm this way. So I'm just going to give you little swatches of the rest. In fact, what I'll do is if I just take off the other 3, but keep Bound and Swag up so you can see them. Right, I'm just going to take those off. So, wet hand. So the shade number 675, I love this. I think this is a stunning, unique colour. I think I've never seen anything like it. So I'm just going to put that here. It's a beautiful sort of terracotta-y rose. Look at that, it's so beautiful. And on the lips, it really is gorgeous. I love it. Really love that shade. That's one of my favourites. That and Bound, I think, are the 2 that if I was going to keep, I would keep. And I am potentially going to pass these ones on because they're also similar. So we've got Plato's, which is like a little berry colour. You'll see what I mean. So that is Plato's there. It's berry shade just here. We have Chez Claude or Chez Claude. I just think this is the same colour. It is. It's basically the same colour. Slightly pinkier, I don't know. Look, they're the same colour. I'm so annoyed that they did that, and it still annoys me to this day. Unspeakable. Again, another berry colour. Practically the same. Bit more purple maybe. There's not much in it, guys. Let's be honest. There. Can you see? Like nothing. The final one possibly is a bit darker, but again, toy. This is, yeah, I believe this one is darker. I'm going to put it underneath so you can see. Yeah. So this is like a grape colour. Yeah, I mean, there is a difference there. You can see with that one, but the other 3 are basically the same colour, so I feel like I could just keep one and give the rest away. And maybe give this one away. I'm thinking I'll probably just give them away to friends who might want to try a NARS product. And it's quite a cute thing. I mean, I'd give it to them. I wouldn't expect to pay, and I have been swatching them on my hands, although they are clean. So it depends on who I give it to. I suppose somebody who trusts me. Right. Oh. Okay. Trying to get these swatches off without disturbing the others is really difficult. Right. So The others that look very similar to this, because we're almost getting into the realms of, yeah, of the other shades are Doll 10 Lip Velvet in Couturable. And this is again that sort of mauvey shade. I'm just going to put this next to, slightly lighter to be fair. It's a bit more nude. There you go. Yeah, it's slightly lighter, but again, it is the same sort of shade if you're into your mauvey tones. I haven't actually had this on my lips yet. I can feel that it's moussey, and when I've put it on my hand, I know that it doesn't stay. And then I've got a Sephora Luster Matte Long Wear Lip Colour, but I believe this is moussey as well. And this is, again, the same sort of shade. There you go. So those three there, if you do get to go into Sephora, it's like a little chubby one. That's how it looks. It's not the same as the lip creams, I believe. So that's those. So those shades there. So they're the ones that I think look alike. Or very similar at least. Similar tones. I don't want to ruin anything here. Whew. This video is going to be 2 parts, I think. So, oh, sorry about this. So the next ones I have got to be the Makeup Revolution lip kit. I've got 3. So I've got Rain, Echelon and Regal, I believe. Yeah. These are matte, but they're so tacky that I had to put them in this selection because I don't feel like they're liquidy enough. So we've got Rain, which is a beautiful peachy nude. Really love that colour. Echelon, which is probably my favourite of the 3. Again, it's that sort of mauvey toned nude. I do think these are great. I just wish that the formula was better. And there is a new formula which I really want to try. And this one is Regal. The colour for Regal is incredible. I just love it. So those are the 3 there. That's Regal there. That is Echelon and that is Rain. And they are so beautiful. They really are. I don't mind that they're a bit tacky. They seem to stay on all day. So I'm really not fussed about that. That's, really doesn't bother me. You can see they do stay though, look. Oh, they're not easy to get off. Oh, my hands are really itching now. Okay. On to something where I've lost one. These are the Tarteist lip paints. I really like these actually. They do dry down. Again, similar formula to the Gen Nude Mattes by Bare Minerals. We've got the shade Soul, which is again a berry. Oh, it's lovely. Really beautiful shade. We've got the shade Latte, which is like a deep browny colour, which I probably won't get much wear out of. We've got the shade Honey, and there's one that went underneath the dresser in the living room that I can't get to. This Honey is a really nice mauvey nude though, and I do enjoy wearing it. So there's the 3 shades there. So we've got Honey, Latte and Soul. I'm probably never going to wear Soul. It's just too brown, so that's going to go in the goodbye pile. But that berry is just stunning. Look at it. Again, it's one that will have to be put away till the winter because I'm probably not going to wear anything like that for a while. It's too sunny out there. So I do like those. They're really nice. Again, they're minis, which is so useful. Minis are much better for me. Oh, coming up to the final ones, I will go through these ones first. They're all individuals. So the first one is potentially my favourite all-time liquid lipstick that isn't a matte, and I think it's incredible, really, really amazing. And it is the Colour Drama Maybelline Intense Lip Paint in the shade 610 Stripped Down. This is stunning. This is so beautiful. I just love this. I'm just going to show you it. Look at that. It's such a beautiful colour. I really love wearing it. It lasts for such a long time. It isn't matte, but I don't care. It looks gorgeous on. Do you know what? I haven't worn it in ages. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. I love it. I really, really love this colour. It's like a peachy, browny, pinky nude, basically. It is everything, and I thought it would be the same as Bound, but it's got a bit more peachiness to it, which is really flattering. I really, really love that. My favourite liquid lipstick from the drugstore has got to be that. It is stunning. Then I've got these 3 here. I've got a Sephora cream lip stain. Now I smelt this and it smells really rank. I've never used it, so I was sent it from a subscriber and potentially they had it a bit longer than me. So I am actually going to have to put that one in the bin because I think it is off. Then we've got a Chiarte liquid velvet, and then we have a Tarteist lip paint. Oh, so another Tarteist lip paint, but this is a different sort of mini. But this is like ultraviolet. Look at that. I've got nothing in my collection like it. I'm definitely going to keep it. I do like the formula. That's staying. Love it. And then finally, this is the Chiarte liquid velvet. Oh, beautiful colour. I don't really like the formula though. It smells nice. I will give this a go and let you know. So that's that. And finally, the last ones. This video is so long and there's going to be a second part as well. I've got the Ultra Satin Lips by Colourpop. Loads of people love this formula. They love it. They think it's amazing. They think it's really good. It's so comfortable. It does dry, apparently. I don't find that it dries. So let's start with the first one. I'm going to rub this off and then we can actually properly swatch these. So with the lightest one, this is the shade Jiffy, and it's the Amanda Steele times Colourpop collection. And it is a gorgeous light mauvey tone nude. Look at that. It is beautiful. Actually, that has come out really nicely. It is satin though, and they don't stay on as long as the other ones, but they are a really nice formula. They're not as moussey, which I appreciate. So they are sort of an in-between, and I do like them. Then we have the shade Barracuda, which is a really beautiful deep, well, it looks nude in the packet, but it's almost like a deep rose. They're gorgeous. Really pretty. I get loads of compliments on that one. We have the shade Wink, which is, I thought it was from a, oh, it's from, I think from the Christmas collection. I think. So this is Wink, which is like a very beautiful berry, but again, will probably get used in the winter. I did buy them in the winter, which is why. The shade Hutch, which is such a deep sort of purpley colour. I'm going to put it here on my wrist. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Again, I'm going to save that till the winter. And then London Fog, which is this weird, very pinky red colour. Really pretty. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Just there. That is stunning. Beautiful. They do dry down. They do stay for quite a while, but they're not matte. They are satin, and they have made it very clear that is the formula that they're going for, which is fine because lots of people really love that formula. It is very comfortable. You don't have dry lips from it, and you know, a lot of people want that from their liquid lipsticks. They just don't want to have the hassle of having a very difficult liquid lipstick to reapply. They don't want crumbliness. They don't want it to look weird on the mouth, and I get that. So if you're looking for a formula, if you're not like me and you want to have something that you think would leave your lips feeling really comfortable, that you don't mind reapplying, I can't get these off. I can't get these off at all. Then maybe the satins would be something you would enjoy. Coming up in the next video, I have a heap of liquid lipsticks that are drying on the lips, that I believe are long lasting and then I'm giving you sort of the good, the bad and the ugly. So I will go through those. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Let me know what your favourite formula is of liquid lipstick, and if there's any that I didn't mention that I should have, please link them down below, because I love liquid lipsticks. I just absolutely find that I reach for them more than actual lipsticks. So please do give me some tips, etc. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.